Hey Trans Youth Channel, it's Nick here, and this is my video for this week. The question is, does your viewpoint on being a gay ally or your support for the LGBT community change whenever you're trans or as you transition? I think for me, this entire process, the whole transgender, opening up my mind to different genders and really learning about my community has done nothing but broaden my horizons. I used to feel, I wouldn't say, like I would never have wanted to take away the rights of transgender people or, people who do drag or anything like that. But I wouldn't say that I was exactly comfortable in those settings. I didn't understand it. And that wasn't because I was like against it, it was just me being uneducated. I don't think I was ever a bigot or rude to anybody or anything like that. It's just um, something that I didn't quite grasp. And upon learning about my gender and how fluid gender identity is, and like all the different types of people that exist in the world, really opened up my eyes a lot to not just LGBT rights but human rights and what people deserve, and how people should be allowed to express themselves. Um, we have this very rigid acceptance policy for human beings, and especially in America, I just think it's interesting how behind, especially the South is, in the ways of the world and how people identify in androgyny. And it's just, the point I'm getting at is my mind has opened up so much. And through this entire experience, I've come to support more people that I don't think I understood or would have supported in the past. And not only that, but I've become more of an educator about gender identity and LGBT issues, especially the T in LGBT. But it's almost like instead of just being a supporter, I'm more of an advocate now. I try to change the way people think. And I don't just change the way people think by, like, talking to them. I found that words don't do much for people. I could talk somebody's ear off, but it doesn't mean I'm changing the way that they feel. I could talk endlessly about the subject. The way that I try to change people's perception is by being me. I'm a pretty normal guy, I do the normal things that men do. I don't pass at all on a regular basis. Most of the time I'm still coined as female. And that's because I don't choose to bind. It's bad for my health. I work out a lot, and I don't want to damage my body because of transition. So I'm trying to not do that. But a lot of people know me and they respect me, and I let them get to know me and appreciate me, and I try to be the best person that I can be. Be all that you can be, like the Army. Um, and I feel like whenever I do come out to them, most people are taken back more by the term than the fact that I am. When they hear transgender or transvestite or I'm transitioning from female to male, they have all these like horrible media painted pictures, or like it's just, they don't understand the concept. And so whenever somebody like seemingly normal tells them that they are a part of that group, I feel like I kind of help redefine transgender for them. And I feel like that's what, as transgender people, we need to strive to do. I don't think that it's necessarily important for us to out ourselves in every single instance, because a lot of times outing ourselves won't do anything positive for anybody in the situation. We know they won't understand. They're not going to change their mind about it. They're going to think all these things. We are going to feel like crap because they know, and who are they going to tell and all that. But in other situations, I feel like like when it's somebody who respects you and understands you, and you know they'll be okay, like why not educate them? But yeah, so I don't think that my support of the LGBT community has changed. In fact, as a trans male, you know, once I do transition and I have gender marker change and all that, I'll legally be allowed to get married, and I'm choosing not to. I will not get married until all the people in my LGBT community can get married. And that's how I feel about it, and I don't think that it will change. I feel like our visibility in the LGBT community diminishes greatly. Um, we're not capable of walking around and being a representation of that community because most people don't know what transgender is, or they don't understand the T in LGBT. They can usually spot, you know, like if I am read more as lesbian than I am transgender right now because, like I said, I don't choose to bind or anything like that. So people still recognize me as a part of the L in LGBT. But that visibility goes away so quickly for us. It's hard to be a supporter. And if we are, then instead of looking like the T in LGBT, we'll look like me. I'll appear as a gay male, or especially if I wear like an equality shirt or something like that. People just assume if you put yourself into the LGBT or under the LGBT umbrella, then people would assume like the normal types of the LGBT community, if that makes sense. Because to somebody from the outside looking in, normal is like lesbian or gay, and everything else is just weird. Or, you know, there's other people who think that it's all weird, and that's always fun to deal with those people, which I do get to deal with those people a lot. But yeah, I think that I haven't stopped supporting my community. It's just the way that I support it is different now. And it's definitely a transition, like every other part of this process. I'm transitioning the way that I support. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this topic. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoy being part of the channel and being able to speak my mind on the topics. If you have any questions or comments, you know, let us know. We definitely try to cater to our viewers, which I personally love about this channel. So if you have questions or thoughts or, you know, anything, just talk to us. We will talk back. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.